Okay, so, whoops. How you doing? Excuse me. Couple of quick announcements. All right. Number one, if you're new to the channel, welcome. You guys know you're going to need therapy after this, right? So new subscribers, I'll get to you in a second. All right. Now, number two, if you're new to the channel, this is mainly like entertainment with some like cancer stuff thrown in. All right. So number three, I'm in a good mood. All right. I have chemo tomorrow. Woohoo! No, I actually look forward to it because, and I've said it before, I go in there and I meet people. I meet the other patients. And when I go and have chemo, I might have friends in there. So, it's really weird, you guys. I actually look forward to going to chemo. All right. So, number 4, I should be mowing, spraying the thistles in my yard, scrubbing out the kayak, spraying my Dr. Bronner stuff on there, right? I should be, laundry, dishes. Maybe I should go out and get myself a wife. No, been there, done that. No offense, no offense to my exes, so yeah, I've got chemo tomorrow and I'm in a good mood. So it's like, I've got all these things I should be doing, but I'm like, screw it. And by the way, this thing was something that I was planning on saving for when I go on the road full time in my trailer. If you're new, I have a 30-foot trailer RV sitting 20 feet that way in my driveway. And I've been sleeping in there for the last 3 months until recently. And it's gotten really hot in Minnesota and humid. And when the sheets like stick to you, it's like, Argh. So yeah, I came back inside. So now, okay, let me interrupt just for a second. So the reason I was saving this for when I go on the road full time, I'm selling everything, right? Anybody need a big subwoofer, stage bass bin, us audio techs call it a bass bin. But anyway, there's a lot of science behind camping. All right. Did you know that a fire is actually a chemical reaction? And stuff like that. I'm planning on doing an episode on tongue jack tortillas. Do you guys know what a tongue jack is? Like on the front of the trailer where you hook on the truck, right? There's an electric bzzz, bzzz, and it lowers this thing down. Well, I'm going to have a couple of flat wooden, cutting boards or whatever. I'm going to stick the dough ball in there and bzzz, and it's going to flatten it out to a tortilla size. Just crazy stuff like that. That was going to be the intent of this channel, The Mad Camper. Then the whole cancer thing came up and, the channel took a whole different direction, which I'm glad it did because, I've accidentally built a really cool community. You guys know, right? The Mad Pack, you guys know. All right. So, so that was the intent of the channel when I started it. Like science behind camping. And there's all kinds of crazy stuff I'm going to do if I get to do it. All right. I'm just being real. All right. I'm planning on it, but I don't know. So anyway, let's keep going. I don't know. Entertainment with some cancer thrown in. So the last video I said I'm really encouraged because this new chemo that I'm on, the cancer has actually shrunk after 2 cycles. This new chemo, I'm doing it every week, all right, instead of 2 weeks like the last one. So, and tomorrow I have a meeting with Dr. Shanks, and I've talked about him before. He's the grand poobah of oncology. He's kind of like the main oncologist that everyone communicates with, and he kind of figures out my treatment. So there's a couple of things I'm going to tell him, and something I haven't told you guys. It's really hard for me to eat because, and I told you about my bottom lip, you know, it's going numb and stuff, but my tongue, I don't know if it has to do with my rashes or whatever, but my tongue is like ultra sensitive. It's painful. Even peanut butter. When I eat peanut butter, it stings. And it's like, oh, geez, you know, and Doritos, I mean, those things make me cry. Anything salty or sweet. So it's like eating is painful. I don't know why. So I'm going to talk to Dr. Shanks about that. And they say, you know, if you get a canker sore or whatever, just mix some salt with water and like rinse with that. And salt has very healing properties, you know, especially, you know, Himalayan pink salt, which is what I use for cooking. It's got all kinds of minerals and stuff in there, and it's supposed to be really good for you. Anyway, so yeah, you guys, and I ran to this morning. I was hungry. All I can do is a couple of fried eggs, no seasoning, and a piece of bread with butter. But even that is like, ouch. I don't get it. So, okay, so one more. Remember the last video I said I left my phone in that bin with the kayak and everything was wet? Well, before I went on my fishing trip, I'm like, yeah, I gotta stick everything in Ziploc bags, you know, just in case. Yeah, I didn't do that with my phone. So, like an hour ago, it actually rang. I got either a text or a call, but the display is totally dead. I've tried resetting it. It's fully charged, but it's totally dead. So, so I have to go to the Boost mobile store and like, geez, like buy a new phone when I should have put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in there and inflate the bag so if it goes overboard, it floats, right? I had this figured out. So, all right, let's keep going. Okay, enough with the announcements, all right? Wah, wah, wah. Me complaining about stuff. My tongue or whatever. Now, we're off to the main event, all right? You guys have been waiting for this video, and I've been waiting for this video, and I said that a while ago, a couple of months ago. I've been telling you guys, promising this video about a creature that showed up in my backyard, right? So yeah, let's do that now. Darlene, Pizzak. Darlene Pizzak, it's Norwegian, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But Darlene left a really nice comment. Glad to see you, Jim. Don't ever worry about getting videos up for us. Thank you. I know, I get it. You need to listen to your body, and it's telling me good things now, right? So listen to your body, and when you need time to yourself or to rest, do it. I am. Thank you, Darlene. Wow, you have a Chupacabra in your yard. I hope you have more good days than bad ones. Glad to hear good news. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, thank you. And I think this is your first comment, right? So a new person. So welcome. But you're the winner. You know why? And oh, that's the first time I've hit the webcam. Wait. So yeah, wait for it. Wait. So Darlene, Chupacabra. You know, I posted that photo a couple of videos ago, right? Do you guys know what a cryptid is? A cryptid is a legend or a myth or something that's unproven. You guys know I'm into science, right? So, you know, the paranormal, supernatural, yeah, I just... It's my phone that doesn't work. So how do I answer this call? Geez, live video, right? I'm sorry, I'll call you back when I get a new phone. So, cryptids, ghosts, demons, you know, it's like anything that's not physical, like can't hurt me, you know? But cryptids, you know, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, I don't know how you feel about it, and I'm interested, all right? I'm interested. It's fascinating. You know, video footage, but they claim to have DNA from hair from Sasquatch. Well, you know, no, it's not proven by science. And science, an experiment or a video or something, you have to repeat it. Make it happen again. So these ghost hunters that go into these, you know, urban, you know, well, make it happen again. So, you know, a lot of this stuff is debunked. So I'm science, right? So Chupacabra is this mythical creature in the Southwest, in Colorado, Wyoming, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, right? My benchmark maps in the Southwest, this thing... And you can, okay, if you left a message that I can't return, people have left videos of this mythical creature like running along a dirt road. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. So I had a creature show up in my backyard. Not the Chupacabra. And congratulations, Darlene. You're the first person that actually identified that photo that I put in my previous videos. All right. So congrats. So let's take a look at this footage. And it's weird because the microphone did not work on my GoPro. I had my GoPro with the wireless mic on my hat, right? But it wasn't hooked up. So I have to like narrate this. All right. So let's go on my deck and see something and take a piece of paper and a pen. I'm serious. Write down what you guys think possibly could have shown up in my backyard in St. Paul, Minnesota. All right, write it down because then you're committed, right? And so I can pretty much guarantee you you're probably not going to get it. All right, so I'll show you. And I picked this thing up with my bare hands. I've never seen one in the wild, much less picked one up with my bare hands. And he or she did something very traumatic, and I felt bad. So let's go. Okay, so yeah, I had to go change outfits because welcome to the Mad Camper Wildlife Refuge, right? You know, what did you write down? Raccoon, yeah, they're fun, but they bite you, you know. An emu, yeah, they're very aggressive. No, not one of those. If you wrote down an adolescent young black bear, you're not far off, because like 5 houses down, there was a young black bear in a tree. So they had to call the authorities, and they, did the tranquilizer, and he fell down, and they took him away. Yeah, there was a young black bear down the street. So, you're close. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's, let me switch over. So, the audio doesn't work, so I have to like narrate this, right? So, let's go. So I'm coming out of the house, and I'm saying, you guys, something weird just happened. And I heard a noise, and, there's a close up. It got stuck behind the gate, and there's a window well underneath there, right? Who wrote down snapping turtle? Okay. This thing is big. I've never seen one, just a little one. But this thing, look at this. It's like prehistoric. It's got claws. Rawr. Evolution, right? And I'm like, dude, why are you on my fence? Why, and I'm like, how do there's tons of things going through my head right now. First of all, I've never seen one of these things in the wild, much less, and so I'm zooming in like, hello. And I thought I was narrating on my GoPro, like kind of making fun of him or her. I don't know. I haven't flipped him over yet. And he's like, dude, I don't know that I want to be on YouTube, but, so you guys, I'm trying to figure out, what do I do with this thing? It's big. It's like big. Look at the claws. And I'm trying to like, dude, like let go of the gate. Like, look, geez. And I have never touched one of these before. I'm kind of freaking out. So I went over here and I grabbed this cushion that I usually put on my chair on the deck. So I threw this cushion behind there, thinking I don't want him to fall and get hurt, right? So I'm trying to position this cushion just in case, right? And I don't know why I have my bracelets on, but this thing is big. I don't know. He's what, like 6 or 7 pounds, 10 pounds? I don't know. So I'm opening the gate, hoping he'll like fall down on this cushion. And so I think I kind of freaked him out. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm, fight or flight, and then he starts crawling up. So I'm panicking. I'm like, I should grab him. I should have grabbed him right now, because he did a header. Jeez. He did a header off of the gate, and he fell on the back of his shell. So I'm freaking out, like he probably really got hurt. And I'm wearing my water shoes that I use when I'm kayaking. So I pick this thing up, and if you notice, his first response is like, "Rrr, rrr," right? So I'm showing you guys this thing is, not something I'm used to having show up in my backyard. Jeez. And a snapping turtle this size will take your finger off, like clean off, right? Let me just pause it here for a sec. So one of my thumbs is shorter than the other. All right. And it has to do with not a snapping turtle, but it has to do with my motorcycle and the tattoo on this shoulder. Whole separate video. But yeah. So yeah, I had to go to ER, and I saw a bone sticking out, and yeah, I've been through that. Been there, done that. So whole different thing. But yeah, so I set him down on my brick walkway because it's right next to the house. And I talked about my bricks in a previous video. These were rescued from downtown St. Paul. The bricks are from like the 1930s. And I'm showing you guys, it's like, this is new. This is totally new to me. And I love the shorts. Like, dude, like, you're on YouTube, So I'm bringing him out to the backyard and I'm setting him down. And it's like, I'm concerned about him. He did a header onto his shell on his back. And so that can cause like major internal injuries. Let me pause again. So if you pick up a tarantula, because I do that all the time too, right? But if you pick up a tarantula, don't lift them up more than like a foot off the ground. Because if they fall off, it does like major internal injuries to a tarantula, right? So there's a lot you don't know about me. I've done some research, all right? So, so the poor guy, I'm concerned about him. The wildlife refuge, I've already got Bandit that I have to take care of, And so, geez, he's like, rawr, rawr. He's being very, very defensive, right? That's all he knows how to do. But this thing is like prehistoric. Jeez. Did not expect this showing up in my yard. So I'm like, go find your friends. And, so I set him down and I went there, like an hour later, he was gone. My fence is fully fenced in. My backyard is fully fenced in. So he can't go far. So from this point, he had to find his way back out over the bricks and out the gate. Now I'm really worried. And I searched all over my backyard. There's tons of places he can hide, right? Wheelbarrows that are upside down. I checked everything. Couldn't find him. So I'm thinking, geez, if he found his way back, and I should have like shut the gate, thinking, you guys, wildlife, rehab, if he's in my backyard, he's safe and I'll feed him. And in the next segment, I put some lettuce and some blueberries and some stuff out there for him. I'll probably skip that. This is getting too long. So I tried to feed him, but he's gone. Now I'm thinking, if he found his way back, he used his GPS or whatever wildlife uses for navigation. If he got out the gate, down my driveway, now he's in the street, he's going to get hit by a car. So I'm panicking. I went out to the front yard. I look all over the neighbors' yards in the street, and he's gone. I have no idea what happened to him. So, bottom line, just an amazing experience with this wild creature. Very defensive, like, rawr, rawr. That's the only thing he knows how to do. But you guys, it's like I picked this thing up, this prehistoric, man, just an amazing experience. And I'm worried about him. I don't know what happened to him. I wish he would have stayed in the backyard. He might be out there right now. I don't know. But so the Mad Camper Wildlife Refuge. And in a previous video, I said, what should we name him, you guys? And so I mentioned like Chomp. So I have Bandit. I have Chomp. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. So bunch of stuff I should be doing instead of this. So yeah, I should probably go and do responsible stuff. So new people, welcome. And MadPack, thanks for all your comments. I haven't responded yet to the last one. I'll get to it. All right. So probably tomorrow morning. I don't know. Well, chemo tomorrow. We'll see. All right. Thanks, you guys. Thank you. All right, gotta go. All right, bye.